Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday to you all. Happy Hump Day to you all. I am your host, the real Lovely C, and it is my pleasure to be here with you tonight. Y'all, I want y'all to get into this conversation. No, I did not do Sisters this past Sunday, but I'm doing it today because it airs tonight, honey. It airs tonight. So, y'all, hit that like button when you come in. I will appreciate it. Even if you're watching the replay, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'd like to thank all my subscribers. I appreciate you all. Leave me a comment. I appreciate it all. But I love for you to do is join the conversation. Join the conversation. Now, Sisters comes on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock on BET Plus, BET Her, and BET Period. Where there's a BE and a T, it airs. So, y'all be talking about Sisters Season 4, Episode 19, Benefit of the Doubt. Now, if y'all missed it, honey, I don't know what y'all waiting on. Y'all need to go back and watch the replay. Or if y'all just waiting on me to bring it to you. Because you know I'm going to give you a full detailed conversation. So Zach and Fatima are at the new house. And Jake was there to see Zach, to talk with him, to let him know he had paid the contractor. But Fatima isn't anxious to see the new, she's so anxious that she want to see this new house, okay? And see what the surprise is. Zach wants to surprise her, so he asked her to wait by the car because he done really did this place up and it looks some kind of nice. And so he asked Fatima to wait a few seconds. Jake said he would talk with him tomorrow to get, to pick up the check. He let him know that he had paid the contractors because the damn contractors act like he wasn't going to see Zach no more. Jake see Zach anymore because they had finished the work. Zach was locked up and Zach is home. And what a surprise that Jake paid the contractor. So Zach tells Fatima he's a good dude. Fatima say he needs to give people, he needs good people in his life. She will give him the benefit of the doubt. And what is this episode called? It's called The Benefit of the Doubt. So Zach holds Fatima's hand while she entered the house. She opens her eyes and cannot believe her eyes. Everything was so beautiful. So Zach got a special surprise he gives Fatima. And it's a key. And it's engraved to the house. She thinks it's so sweet. And that's like your next step. You see each other. You got your place. He got his place. He done gave you a key. You already got a key to her place. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is wonderful. But the good thing is he gave her that key because he wants her to move in. So let's get right back into it. She thinks it's so sweet. Zach wants her to move in. She said to Zach, did he think it was too fast? Did he think it was too fast? Zach said, he said, have you looked at your posterior? No, it ain't too fast. She bust out laughing. Y'all know he said the double S, but I'm trying to make it pretty. The posterior instead of the double S, okay? So they bust into a laugh. They talked about it. Fatima said yes, but she will have to keep her own apartment. Zach told her to sell it and sell everything in it. Fatima is a little scared, but agreed to do it. And at the end, Zach says he knows how guys end up hurt when they hurt her. They end up on cars, naked, and beat up. He said that won't be him. He said that would not be him. Okay, so Zach let her know how much he loves her. Zach also remind her that went to jail for him, and she would do it. She said she would do it again. Zach told her if she gets mad, she can go for a ride in her car because this is a 24 hours a day situation. That's right, they will be living under the same roof 24 hours. Zach assured her that he has her back. He said, I got you. I got you. So he finished showing her around, and she agreed to move in with him, sell the apartment, and I guess for apartments they call them condos. So sell the condo and sell all the furniture in it. Really, I would just rent it out. I would just rent the apartment out. Keep that little extra flow coming in. You know what I'm saying? So Hayden comes to the office. Now I am about sick of Hayden. I am sick of his, you know what. I am so sick of him. But anyway, he comes to the office and he tells her, he tells Andy, he knows she got Zach out, and he knows that Aaron helped her. Andy tells Hayden he needs to stop sticking his nose in other people's business. She tells him he do what he needs to do and watch what happens. Hayden asks Andy, was that a threat? Andy say no. So it ain't no threat, even though she's dating the boss. Hayden don't know if he gay or if he's straight. It really don't matter. He think Hayden was under the pressure that they was dating, but Aaron had went to the office in the last episode telling him that he was gay. He said because he reporting back and forward to Gary. So Aaron said, no, I'm gay, but I love Andy's shoes, like, to throw him off. But y'all remember when I told y'all in the last episode that um Gary been watching her through the telescope, and he's like going crazy. He is going crazy. He's seen them making love and everything. Y'all, it's just a hot mess. It's like a love triangle, and Andy need to make up her mind of what she wants to do. She needs to stop playing with this man. For one, I wouldn't have took it. She had the place swept out, but I wouldn't have took that place because of the type of person she is. Who would have thought his office is across the street and he's looking through a telescope in my damn penthouse? Okay, so let's get back into it. So, where was I? So Hayden said he would love to get both of them locked up again. And Fatima can't work there because he has a restraining order against her. Andy let Hayden know that Fatima will get a lawyer and file a claim for a hostile working environment. And after that, um, build a claim against him, a bullying claim, put that on it. Hayden said he didn't do anything, and Andy tells him that he has been harassing Fatima ever since she been dating Zach. Ever since she been dating Zach. Andy told Hayden, don't play with her because everything she's saying is the truth. And she has proof. And she told him to get out of her office because he all up in there. Now, as long as Aaron was in there, he stayed in his office. Oh, now he mad because Zach out, because he didn't think Zach was going to get out. So he knows that Aaron helped her get both of them out. Okay, so y'all, let's move right along. Preston comes to the bank to see Sabrina to discuss Danny. So they talked about her office because Maurice was acting a fool. He let her know how much he loves her and how she gives him a hard time. he tells Sabrina that he took some bad advice by dating other people, and short, you know, showing up at her favorite places, and he feels like he has lost her for good. Because Zach did talk to him, and because he's been in his sisterhood for 3-4 years, and they all stick together. So, Danny is the most dating person. She got her dating collection. She can see whoever she want to see. She's not committed. She's not in a committed relationship, but she was getting committed and getting closer with Preston, but all he want to talk about is the cows. And what it is that Danny really cares for him, and I would really say she's falling in love with him, but she want another conversation, and he needs to learn the African American culture other than talking about cows. And she needs to take the time to learn his culture also. If she take the time to learn about the cows, then they can come together and have mutual conversations. Take pride into what your man is doing, but he needs to also take pride with her also. Okay, let's move along. Sabrina told Preston, whatever you are doing or going to say to me, you need to tell it to her. He apologized and said all of this was new to him. Sabrina told him there was no need to apologize because Danny really likes him. She does. She really likes him. Just call her, Preston. And Preston said he will. Okay, so Maurice being nosy and blocking the door, listening to the door so he can hear the conversation, because he want to know who this cowboy is. Maurice said that man looked like a cowboy to him. Sabrina said he is. He is a cowboy. So Maurice said that's his type of that is, hold on, y'all. I would be mad as I don't know what. Let me see. Okay, so everything going, you can hear me. I was kind of thinking you couldn't hear me for a second. I decided to get through this video. I didn't, last time I forgot to turn the mic on. Just want to make sure everything was working right. So Maurice said that's his type of man. Maurice said he's a cow. He is now a cowgirl. Laughing my tail off. I had, what I say about that. You know, what that deserve. I ain't even gonna tell you. Y'all, Sabrina called Karen to take her hair appointment, to make a hair appointment, because she has a date with the prince. I'm happy for her. She'd have met a prince not knowing that's just a prince, and he has been after her, and she's finally dating again. She's not really thinking about the panty man. She'd have left him alone. So Sabrina called Danny to let her know that Preston came to visit her. She told Danny he wants to talk with her because he got some bad advice. Okay, give me 1 second. And Danny said, duh, he got his advice from Zach. Danny said he feels like Sabrina is desperate. Sabrina tells Danny he's trying too hard. Danny said she had to go because she got a date with Brian, the undercover cop. Sabrina asked where was she going to, and she said, I'm going to the Olive. So Sabrina suggested that they do a double date because she's also going to the Olive and her date was also going there. So that's where they both are going to be at the Olive. So Fatima is in the kitchen fixing Zach some Alfredo. and how much he loved. Zach comes in and let her know how much that he loves her. He said the house next door, he's going to rent it out so he can pay off the house mortgage. They talked about the stocks going up 30%. Fatima said she think it's time that he sells it. She said he's going to talk with Jake about it. Fatima asked him, do you really trust Jake? Jake said, you know, he tried to explain how he helps him and assure him that he knows what he's doing, because Jake has been right there by his side helping him figure things out and building his portfolio up, so Fatima just don't trust it. Fatima is worried because he works for Gary. And Gary cannot be trusted. Gary is crooked as hell. Fatima was going home. Zach told her, use the whole bag. Go in the car and get your whole bag out. And Fatima said she don't have a whole bag. She told him, finish eating and she would go pack a bag at home. He said, you don't have a whole bag? He said, no, you better not have a whole bag neither. She told him, you better not have no whole bag neither. Zach said, no, he just show up naked. He ain't got no whole bag. He just show up to the place naked. So, Fatima went off on him. So while Fatima is gone, Zach makes a call to Jake to pick up the check for paying the contractor for him. So, because Zach, he want to do right and he don't want to owe anybody. Andy stopped by to talk with Danny, and Danny is getting ready for her date. Danny explained her feelings for Preston. She tried to teach him about Black women, but Danny said, let's cut to the real reason you are here, to see me, Scary Gary. She said, you really don't like Robin, but on the other hand, the way it looks like to Gary, about the house, she got up and she got to thinking about that penthouse and all the things that he's doing. And Danny cuts in and say, how much you still love that man. Andy said she wasn't going to say that, but Danny said it's true. Andy said she was going to say it, but she thinks what she wants to think. And she said, well, I'm thinking about calling him and having dinner with him and feel things out. Maybe things could change. So Danny asks, what are you? What are you asking me for? Andy said she just wanted to know if it was the right thing to do. So Danny told Andy, we have already talked about this and we have been over it already. Danny asked Andy, what is it about? What are you about to say? Andy said, nothing, you're right. So Andy said, I'm going to get out of here. Danny said, you're going to call him, right? Andy said, I'm going to call him, Danny, and maybe try to get a yes or okay. Okay. She tells Danny to enjoy her date. So Sabrina comes to the shop to get a new style from Karen to get her hair done. Karen said, you like this guy and enjoy yourself. They talked about her seeing Aaron, but she feels like she's using him and she can't believe Zach is with she been with Zach for 3 years and he never bought in a check. Now he's making bread. Sabrina says she needs more on the because of Zach. She got to move on. But Karen said Zach haven't but Karen he has moved on. He has moved on. She said she knows that he gets mad with her, then he goes out and and he goes back out, and then he comes back to her when he get tired of them. He always come back. She just wishes he grows the hell up. Sabrina said it's not your hormones, and you, or it could be just your hormones, and you should have listened to Danny. You don't have to figure it all out at one time, because you just because you have a lot of time on your hand right now. And Karen agreed. You know, it's 9 months, eight to 9 months to carry a baby. She don't know who the baby daddy is. It's either Aaron or Zach. So either way, she got a lot of time on her hand, and she just need to go ahead on and just live her life and go on with it. But no, she's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that. She's gonna keep poking the bear and poking the bear, and Zach ain't really trying to hurt her feelings, but it's going to happen, and he's going to have to hurt her feelings bad enough, because she come into his house unannounced in the next episode, which is tonight, y'all. So I'm trying to get through this, because I should have did this thing on Sunday. So y'all know it come on tonight at 9 o'clock, and I'm almost done. So Gary talking to Aaron, mad as hell, saying he wants his money back for the car and the penthouse. Gary keep looking out the window. Aaron took the telescope, so Andy called Gary to meet him at the penthouse that she gave her. But Aaron don't think it's a good idea to meet there. Gary said, "It's cool, Aaron," and asked Gary to call him when he leaves the penthouse. Andy tells Fatima that Hayden is up to something. He's got footage of the airport. Zach used to work there, and he really he you know he used to work there, and he's trying to figure something, get something on Zach. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get something on Zach. Andy wanted to know, was there any illegal thing that she need to know about that money that Zach has? Fatima said she would get Zach to call her when he gets home. So, because she's on her way to the house. So Hayden is been obsessed. He's obsessed with Zach and Fatima. All this, she said, Fatima said, all this ish is illegal till you get caught. And more sure, she said, make sure that you're at work tomorrow, because you know that he has a restraining order against her. But she said, make sure that you at work tomorrow. So she wanted to know what Hayden was going to have to say about that. Meanwhile, Gary calls and he's at the penthouse. So Gary comes up, and he's sitting in from seat to seat, because he had been looking inside the telescope, and all he picturing in his head is Aaron sitting on the sofa and them making love. So Andy get sits down on the sofa, and he goes off and leaves. So Jake picks up in the chat, and he talks with Jake about the stocks and what should he do. But he's not trusting dealing with Gary, and he's not going to put his all in all on with him. So Zach gets a call from the lady that gave him the tip, the stocks, and he was shocked because the stocks has gone up, and he was surprised to hear from him. And so that's where it goes off. So y'all, it comes on again tonight at 9 o'clock, and it's 8:30 now. So y'all tune in to Sisters for episode the next episode, which is episode 20 on BET Plus, and BET Her. Y'all, it is such a treat, and y'all, I enjoyed this with my daughter so much. She will be back with us on Sunday, and we will review tonight's version on Sunday. Please join us for the conversation. And y'all have a good night. If you watch the replay, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the show and leave me a comment. I love to read the comments. So please leave a comment. Tell me what you think about sisters and this crazy shenanigans that's going on. With that, y'all, I'm going to say good night, and I catch y'all later on this week. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Shit on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help